we are team Innovate and we are excited to present our design thinking case study on OpenAI, which is a company that have revolutionized all the AI technologies. The technologies like, it revolutionizes the technologies like OpenAI, Codex and DALL. So the empathize is the founders like Elon Musk.
Empathize is starting with the first stage of the DT methodology.
Yes. Okay. So the empathize is the founders like Elon Musk and Sam Altman recognized that
what did he recognize basically?
It recognized that artificial intelligence will be more powerful and unsafe.
Okay.
So people who are using that technology will be afraid that it will change the world.
But it is changing the world.
Yes.
It has changed the world.
In a positive.
So
But why do they have to get scared of it?
it will be more unsafe or it will be more
Dangerous?
powerful than
No.
Privacy.
So that is the empathy of this part and we can quickly continue.
Right.
So moving to the defined part, OpenAI was clearly, they were clear in identifying their problem. So their problem statement was how we create a more safer AI than a smarter AI. So for that they made just a simple words that the open intelligence should benefit all of the humankind without just depending on the few powerful organizations. So this just set the stage for others, for the further steps that was made by the OpenAI. From there, they just identified their problem statement. Their problem statement was clearer that we just need to create a safe AI more than a smarter AI. Next part will be continued by
the prototype and testing. They began to start testing the prototype at the beginning, like using of future AI at the early stages. Like they built ChatGPT 1. GPT-1 was much slower and it was an experimental. But GPT 3, 4, 5 was very good and it was smarter than the last one. So what they used to have real world entities, like literally your data will be with them. So they use your data for their experimental work and then they developed medical chat boxes and industrial working AI bots and other things. Like literally it will be human-centered prototype. Literally the testing was very vigorous because ChatGPT 1 was very much slower. They didn't use the real world entities and other things. But GPT 3, 4 and 5 was much capable and the working itself is much complex version of their previous versions.
Okay. Alright, stop.
Idea. OpenAI had a strong, bold approach as it was like a very much creative thing. So the team brainstormed multiple ideas to make it safe, accessible and available to everyone in an easy way. So their major ideas was to create OpenAI resource that would make research or learning available and easy for everyone. The next thing is developing an AI which would be an assist rather than replacing humans.
So the ChatGPT or the OpenAI. OpenAI is ChatGPT or is it a byproduct of
ChatGPT is developed by OpenAI.
Okay. So this particular platform, the OpenAI, is exclusively for researchers or to gain information, or is it for creative purposes? For whom is this built for, basically?
So in the modern world, it's most probably benefiting the students.
It's the major article.
Okay, but how authentic is the information circulated or generated by OpenAI?
You can search the same data in the Google, but what are you coming into ChatGPT? Because it's not only the sources, it takes the information from the sources, but Google only gives you the source value.
But don't you think the sources that we put in online itself is, may not be always correct, right? For example, I was a freelance content writer and I have written articles for doctors. So basically the articles that you see under the hospital website, the hospital blogs, are not articles written by the doctors. They are written by content writers who have no knowledge about medical
So that's
medicines.
what.
If OpenAI is taking information from unauthentic resources, how can you justify that? the quality or the what I don't know the actually understand.
In this upcoming world,
Most accurate information.
like in Google, if we have to search something, we need to visit many sites to get some accurate answer. But here in ChatGPT, it is very easy. Just give the question and it gives you the answer in a paragraph or in a sentence. So it makes it's less time consuming. So that's the reason I think people prefer more of ChatGPT. Or
Yeah, I mean you're talking about the preference, but I'm talking about how authentic is the information that you have.
Just because
How can
the
you
work is
rely
done
on it?
easily, they can't see much into it.
But it's just the students who want to get the information.
Anyway, we are not getting the 100% perfect answer.
Right.
We are just
So, okay.
the most preferred answers.
So what do you prefer? How much you should depend on ChatGPT and how much should you be dealing with the real time data as well as getting information through research and experiences?
If an innovation comes, there will be a negative side and a positive side. So we have to be careful with the negative side. And even if you take an information, it will only come through an editor. Like literally, we edit what you need and what you don't want. If you send the information to the doctor will see, analyze, and then he'll edit, and then he'll.
Are we more aware of it? Are we taking the pain in patients and analyzing it, or we're just taking it as fine and we just go ahead with the information? I think we have become so lazy because of AI's influence that you're happy with what is being served. Fine, okay, it's fine. Okay. Alright.
So, as our team in Innovate are exploring the design thinking and human resources, which are the futures of artificial intelligence. The future of artificial intelligence is not only the technology but also the humanity. So, we have, from our discussion, we have discovered our empathy and work on its ethics and create new solution which will make the new solution in the AI resources. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good.